Long Beach, Southwest, flight 2101, day 28.
So Nicole decided to do this competition from somewhere around 4 weeks out, and we were, training for something different, but she decided that she really wanted to get out there and compete, and so we shifted gears quickly on her training and moved her into what we call a realization cycle, where we focus on snatch and clean and jerk, and instantly, she's improved so much technically, and I think the body weight drop has just helped her so much just work more efficiently through her technique. So she's faster. She is just doing a tremendous job of tying together the snatch and clean and jerk right now. Good second, good pull. Come on.
So snatching, I was very, very confident. Training in the snatch was going really, really well. I had complete trust in Rob and Dave to make the right decisions, and I just left it up to them. Like, I will snatch whatever you put on the bar. Clean and jerk, I was a little bit more hesitant. I haven't been jerking well, and like everybody knows, that is not my strong suit in weightlifting. My jerk really suffers whenever I make changes in my weight or certain technique changes. My jerk is the first thing to go, and it's not really strong, period. 76 is what we decided to open with, and that I felt was pretty conservative. We were initially planning to open with 79. But with a 4-kilo lead over Gretchen, who is an amazing athlete, and just debuted as a 45. We just tried to keep that lead on top of her. So basically I was just matching her clean and jerk.
Hey, come on, big chest. Set hard, go.
One thing about Nicole is she just bears the burden so lightly. So it's not a big deal for her to go out and just execute on command. And so her collegiate gymnastics definitely shines through in those moments. Having a lot of those just self-doubt through weight cut and whatnot, being 45 kilos, being capable of shedding 2.5 kilos of body weight, that represents a lot from a percentage standpoint, but she just, like I said, manages the whole process with ease, it seems like, and she just relishes in the idea that she's finally got a body weight category that's completely suitable for her, where she can be a pioneer and kind of set the tone for the rest of the weight class.
I've been telling myself that it's only a matter of time before American women realize that the 45s is wide open. I know I'm a good athlete and I know I'm a good lifter, but I'm certainly not the best. So I was expecting to have more competition at this particular event. When it came down to our last attempts, we were making changes and kind of like rallying it out in the back, which coaches do when you're battling for first. We just pushed her to a big clean and jerk, which meant I had to take 84.
Come on, Nicole. Last one, best one. Come on. Everything. Come on.
That's a weight that I had struggled with in the last week, but in my mind, I thought I was gonna make it. You know, like after hitting 5 out of 5, you think like, oh dude, like what's the last lift gonna be? Like no big deal. I had a little mental error right off the floor. I just kind of got forward a little loose and then overcompensated, couldn't catch the bounce, which rarely happens. If I go under a clean, like I'm gonna stand up with it.
We learned from this meet that there's still a lot of upside potential in Nicole's total as a 45 kilo lifter. I mean, she is a full-time employee. You know, she's in skilled nursing, so she works hard all day. You know, Nicole's got her own home. She's got her proverbial shit together. And so, you know, approaching, you know, early 30s now, or being in their early 30s now, you know, there's maybe some additional lifestyle considerations that may hopefully come to pass, like a baby that I can hold and then train later on. But at the end of the day, you know, Nicole's only limitation is, you know, her desire to continue to compete and to train. And right now I think she's having a good time, so there's no reason to expect anything but new PRs from Nicole Lim at each of these national competitions that we come up to.
Keep pushing. Pull. Good job.
I really want a meet where the whole team can go to compete, and so that we can just have that atmosphere again. Like how do I say this? Like the standards of Cal Strength have changed since Wes has come on board. Like Wes is only international competitions, only Team USA. Rob is about to break into that threshold. For athletes like me, Stefan, and Dylan, like, you know, national competitions are our level for now. You know, Dylan just transitioned to a senior athlete from junior. Stefan is podium contention every time in national competitions. For the future, I would like to have like a solid team showing at like a national competition, and just to show that Cal Strength is so diverse, you know, that we have all levels of athletes and that we can still show up and still represent our family. Honestly, for me, as an American athlete, that makes me really excited to know that American 45s, like, it's only a matter of time before girls are going to start realizing, oh, the 45 is totally doable. It's wide open. You know what I mean? Looking at my medals, like the silver is like a sore spot, but you know, 5 for 6, you can't be a chooser at that point. So it's a good day. I need some Westkit silencers for these things. They're kind of obnoxious. Westkit silencers coming right up.
What are you talking about? It's real white.
Yeah, how pretty they are.
Beige.
They're like little dumbbells.
7.
Damn.
I'm gonna hang this on my Christmas tree.